The almond tree of Santa Lucia. In the village of St. Lucia, where the sun rose like a slow prayer and the earth cracked open each spring in hunger and bloom, there lived a baker named Maurice. He was a man of recipes and rules, weighed flour like gold, timed his dough by the bells of the chapel, and cursed the wind when it blew flour off his counter. The world, he often said, should bend to those who wake before dawn. Each morning, the scent of bread filled the plaza like music, warm, familiar, flawless. But nothing in Maurice's life lived outside his walls. The sky was either too hot or too gray. The rain arrived when it shouldn't. The birds sang too early. And the almond tree behind his shop, old and stubborn, dropped leaves into his mixing bowl each fall. Useless thing, he muttered, season after season. Until one summer, the heat came like judgment. The wells dried, the crops withered, and one morning Maurice opened his oven to find every loaf ruined, collapsed like breathless lungs. His yeast had spoiled, the flour was damp, the bakery silent. For the first time in years, he stepped outside, not in protest, but in need. And there it was, the almond tree, still standing, still green, roots deep in a crack that reached toward the spring beneath the hill. It hadn't bloomed, but it hadn't died. Its leaves trembled in the breeze like they knew something he didn't. Maurice sat beneath it and wept, not from loss, but from recognition. He had fought the wind, cursed the sun, resented the rain, never realizing he was made of the same dust, the same breath, the same pattern. A boy passed and asked, "Will you plant another?" Maurice looked up and smiled gently. "No," he said, "this one knew how to live when I forgot." Then, with hands no longer hurried, he gathered the fallen leaves into a basket, carried them inside, and used them to kindle a slow fire. Not hot, but warm, gentle, enough to bake a single loaf. And when it rose, golden and cracked with purpose, he placed it at the base of the tree. An offering to the universe he'd finally stopped resisting. The almond tree doesn't ask to be useful, and yet it feeds, it shades, it blooms. In the next story, we learn to simplify, not to have less, but to live more. Click the card and follow the root of what truly matters.